community respond to the Syrian refugee crisis. We've seen together how God is concerned about his people when they are suffering. We've seen how the Lord requires of us to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly before our God. In fact, in Jesus we've seen the perfect example, the one who brought good news to the poor and the marginalised. And he calls us, his followers, to clothe the naked, to feed the poor, and when we do that, we do it for him. What a challenge. But as we said earlier on, we can all pray, we can all give, but are we prepared to go? As you've listened in this evening, my prayer has just been something simple. That God, the God of the Bible, would give us the same compassion for the Syrian refugee. All of our lives have been changed by the incidents that we've seen on the news the last few weeks. But it demands one thing. To hear, to see is not enough. It's a call to go. It's a call to show in action that Jesus cares. So as I finish tonight, I'm reminded of the words of a song by Graham Kendrick, which is called Beauty for Brokenness. He says, God of the poor, friend of the weak, give us compassion, we pray. Melt our cold hearts. And tears falling, and come change our love from a spark to a flame. And in that, it's just a simple prayer. Come change our love from a spark to a flame. I wonder what would happen as we hear those words in a prayer if we let the love of God change our love from a spark to a flame. As you've listened in tonight, I pray that this has challenged you. But more than challenged you, I pray that this has informed you. I want to conclude tonight just with a simple story. The story of a young person in Glasgow. I was meeting this young person, and he jumped and he met me on a bus. He didn't know who I was, I'd never met him before. And he said to me, "Don't you hate Christians?" He said. I said, "Oh, why do you hate Christians so much?" He just looked and he paused and he said, "You aren't one of them, are you?" And I said, "Yes, in fact I'm a Baptist minister," at which he almost fell off his seat. Then he came out with his remark, which I'll never forget. He says, "I hate Christians for one reason." He says that. I said, "What's that reason? You tell me." He says, "They're all talk and they're no action." I hope that when we look at this Syrian refugee crisis, that young person's comment will not be true of us. We won't just talk about the Syrian refugee crisis, but we'll go and we'll model it in action. So may you go to seek God and to serve God, but more than that, may we all show the compassion of Christ to those that we meet, not just to the Syrian refugee, but to our neighbours and friends, because we recognise that all people are created in the image of God. God bless you all. Thank you for listening.